Hello, it is me, Dragonborn. Welcome to another episode of Kaizo Ironmon. There are some things that happened since last time we played, and here we are now. You didn't miss much. We died in grass, and now we're on run 262, which I will change that for y'all right now. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click that like button, click the subscribe button, be notified whenever I go live, and or just upload a video in general. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and let's continue watching and playing this fun version of Pokemon. Alright. So we got ourselves a Absol, and then kind of just dug around through the grass pretty much everywhere. He beat the rival, and now we found this Totodile. So we're pivoting to this Totodile. We're going to see if he's any good. So he does have Thunder and Uproar. We knew that ahead of time. And that was pretty much it. There's really not anything else out here. But the cool thing about Totodile is that he evolves at level 18. Should be able to do it. And this is his generation. Gen 2, or at least Soul Silver is the remake of Gen 2. So it's kind of funny. He also learns moves. He learns moves at 6 and I think 10 or 11, something like that. So could work. This could work. So let's run him. Let's see what happens. Let's fight this guy first. I don't usually fight this guy because I like to save the experience, but like I said, I'm running this Totodile. Nice. So he wins the first battle and he gets experience. Only thing is he's got red speed. That's kind of annoying. But it seems like it's got good growth. Despite it being red. Seems like everything that we've seen recently has had red speed though. It's very annoying. Alright, we're one level away from learning a new move. And he is a special attacker. Oh, he's actually kind of a split attacker, a special attacker and physical attacker, so there's that. But he has enough special attack to make this work, I think. And he has Poison Heal. Which I do not think that that's banned, but heals that much HP after each turn when poisoned in place of damage. That might be banned. I'm not sure. I think he gets another ability whenever he evolves though, so I'm just going to ignore it. I don't know if he's going to even survive anyway, so here we are. Nice. Thunder worked. Let's Uproar. And we get Nightmare. Sleeping Foe is shown a Nightmare that inflicts some damage every turn. That's kind of sucky. But we learned another move at level 8. I think we can do it. Oh, we're stuck in an Uproar. Oh. Yep. Classic. Alright. Well, there's that. On to 263. Remember, you can type in chat left, middle, right, and if it's not a favorite, I will pick that. Whatever you pick. Left, mid, or right. You'll notice my favorites on the screen right here. Right above me and right below me. Mine are Charizard, Flygon, Kingdra, and Infernape. And I have only seen one Charizard other than Hooter's Charizard that we found in the grass. So, and I skipped past it like a fool. Alright, here we go. Game says go mid. We're gonna go mid. We don't get Jolteon or Meryl. We get Munchlax. Actually, kind of a big fan of Munchlax too. I think he's kind of cool. Good old Munchlax. And he evolves with Friendship. It's kind of fun. He also got Poison Heal. His 10 speed, that could be good enough to get us through the grass. Let's see, he is a special attacker, and we only have Leaf Storm for that. So that's not that great. But, you know, who knows? Maybe we find a Pokeball and we can pivot. We got Berry Juice, that's good. There's Goldeen's. Goldeen. Not that great. Not that great in my opinion. Bum. Alright. Alright, there's Donphan. Cool. Donphans are okay, I guess. Donphans can be okay anyway.
It's an Aldi thing.
My disease is a part.
No. I'm not listening to stupid ads. I should just pay for YouTube Premium, honestly, at this point. I get so annoyed with it. Alright, here we go. Oh, a timer ball. So we can pivot before we have to fight the rival. That is what we're going to look to do. So first, we'll go all the way back over here and attempt to find out what's up here in this grass. Alright, the Sharpedos. What is a timer ball anyway? The game tells you, right? Yeah. It's a different ball. It becomes progressively better the more turns the battle. Oh, okay. So that's good. Alright, there's Bellsprouts. So far, nothing that great. That's not all in this grass. There is something else. Not a big Bellsprout fan. Not a Sprout fan. Though I do have a plant baby that I'm growing. Can't go through the door. Trying to grow a Trinidad Scorpion Pepper. So far he's sprouted up and grown one little leaf on top of his head. Well, he starts with two, and then from the grow light he gets another one. That's kind of how they work. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to spend forever trying to find that third Pokemon here. Maybe if there's nothing else. But truthfully, I bet you there's something else in this grass. Yikes, dude. I just want to get away from this Sunkern. We only have Timer Ball, right? There's no like crazy. Yeah. We'll have to sell that. Can't use that. Berry Juice we can use though. I was thinking if we had a seed, or not seed, this sunstone thing. I call it a seed because it literally looks like a seed. All right. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dee ba-da-doo. What am I doing? That's right, there's Donphan. Maybe Donphan, you know? He has a 500 BST. That's pretty good. I've been a kind of a fan of Donphan. Kind of a fan of Donphan. Donphan fan. Alright. I'd like to see what else is out here, though. If I could, please. Alright, fine. Whatever. I'm catching this Donphan. First, we do something that won't hurt him. Like feint attack is probably the best option here. Yeah. That's working. Dude's got physical attacks. He's got fling and X scissor. X scissor is pretty good. If he's a physical attacker. And we do have 17 defense. Oh, if this guy's a physical attacker, he's cracked. Alright, how long do we go for? A couple more shots here. That should work. Honestly, that should catch him. Cool. Alright, cool. We have a Donphan. Big elephant coming in. Incoming elephant. Let's see how good he is. He's got early bird. It's pretty good. Decent speed. And he is a special attacker with all physical attacks. Honestly, I think he's going to do better fighting the rival than Munchlax, but that sucks, dude. Though I've seen it done, he's got some decent attacks. Look at that special attack. 25 special attack. If we could just have one special attack. You know, Pursuit. Muck was the third Pokemon. Also a BST of 500. I'm not even going to try. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. We can't catch him anyway. We have this Donphan. We have to run Donphan out of this grass. You can pivot later. It's possible, but let's just get through the rival fight first, just to see. He also has X Scissor. That's a little weird, but whatever. Heal me, Professor Oak. Do 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 do. Here we go. All right. Who thinks that we will lose in the rival fight? It's very possible. I don't know if he can do enough damage, but we will try. Type it in the chat right now. Or leave a comment. He's already taken a lot of damage from Muck. And we don't talk about the way he spells his name backwards. Bum bum. Alright, here we go. Rival fight. Here it comes. We're gonna try to do... I'm thinking just X Scissor until it's dead. It's hyper voicing us. Also, Bite made us flinch. Alright, we got this. All we have to do is heal it once-ish. Or more than that. Bum bum. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Yeah, we got this. It just doesn't do enough damage. Alright. Let's see what happens. Do we get to level 10? No, not even close. Level 10 we get a new move. It's possible we get a special attack. That would be nice. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Alright, here we go. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. All right, here we go. Meadow plate. No. That, by the way, is not any good. We have Pokeballs now. That's nice. Goldeen, 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 Goldeen. Goldeen, Goldeen, Goldeen. That's the way it says its name in the anime. Goldeen, Goldeen. Boom, bow, 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 bow. All right. Donphan is moving on. Let's go, elephant. Brr.
You want me at your barbecue?
That's what he does. It's the sound that he makes. Brr. By the way, if you did not do so already, click the follow button. If you're watching on Twitch, click the follow button. Click the notification bell. Be notified whenever I go live. If you're watching on YouTube, click the like button. Click the subscribe button. Y'all, leave a comment if you're watching on YouTube. That'd be great. Also, if you're watching live on Twitch, you can type in the chat, left, mid, or right, and that is the direction we will go if this Donphan happens to die. Alright, we're going to skip this guy, because I want to see what other pivots there are later. Guess we could have healed, but we'll be fine. Right? Will we be fine? X scissor. Yeah, we'll be fine. Cool. Alright. Raikou. Ice Fang? Oh, he has rough skin. It's like, what happened to us? Well, that's also not good. We gotta use all these potions. Alright. Ice Fang. Ice Fang! We did it! Raikou down! And we get to level 10, and we get Pen Missile. Ay, 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 not another physical move. It's better than Fling, I guess. Another bug. Another bug move, too. Yeah. We will take it over Fling. So this guy would be stacked if he didn't have... If he had... Also, I did not mean to run into that. X Scissor. Yikes. Pursuit. This is not good. I did not mean to run into this battle. Oh, it's getting stronger. Oh. Alright. My bad. I suck. It's okay. It just felt weird. That one was not that good. 264. Sometimes it's just that way. Kaizo be that way sometimes. It's okay. We just reload. We just keep going. Looks like your luck finally ran out. Yep. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. Oh. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. What? I didn't know you can go. I don't think I've ever gone up that way. Let's go left. We don't get Glaceon or Regigigas. Can't get those anyway. And we get Vaporeon. Well, you could get Glaceon, but you get Vaporeon. Another red speed, and this one's Truant. That's fantastic. Ugh. Awesome. I can't wait for this to die in the grass. What is with all the Eevee Pokemon around here? There's Glaceon, Vaporeon, now there's Leafeon out here in the grass. This guy's trying to Healing Wish us. That's bringing us out. Alright. Come on, Vaporeon. I know you're big, fat, slow Pokemon. Your 9 speed, red speed. You gotta try to get through this grass, man. Can Swing and attack us? Wing attacking us. Okay. Soothe Bell. That is not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a Pokeball, and then maybe catching that Leafeon. Well, here we are. Ladybug, we're better. We're faster than Ladybug. Okay, cool. Alright, we made it to the town. Now, I'll remind everybody, Kaizo Ironmon, you cannot go and buy potions or anything like that from... Can't buy healing items from the mart. It's illegal. Nidoqueen. How are we faster than it? Alright, cool. We got through the grass. Let's see what this is. Moo Moo Milk. Oh, we're not gonna find a Pokeball, are we? Yellow Shard. Alright. We're stuck with Vaporeon. We gotta try to beat the rival, which will probably not happen. I'm pretty sure he gets Regigigas. Meow meow. Alright, here we go. Bum 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 bum. Off to the rival fight to probably die. Here we go. We are truant, so we're gonna try to make this count. One flamethrower to win it all. Defense order. It's probably gonna survive. Yep. But it burned! Nice! Yo, that's so good. I think we win. Just by default. It can heal all it wants to. Literally has no... It has not used an attack move yet. And it's burning, so... Alright, it's got Rock Wrecker. Still, pretty sure we win. Just by default. Yeah! Thank you for burning it right away, Flamethrower. Finally. Okay. I want that... Leafeon. I want that Leafeon. Or at least I want to see what it's got. If it's any good. We will check it out. Alright, cool.
Popcorn chicken is back.
Oh no, popcorn chicken is back. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. I did not mean to walk into this grass, but we made it through anyway. Haha. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this item is. Boop, there we go. Razor Fang, can't use that. Alright, let's catch a Pokemon. Probably should just go ahead and catch that Leafeon just because it'll save us from dying in the grass with the 13 speed that we have. Alright. Sounds good. It also has Forewarn, which is what? What is Forewarn? Why doesn't it show me? Hold on. Bum bum. Bum bum. Forewarn. Pokemon. Shows the opponent's move with the highest power. Oh. I mean, that could be okay. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. You know what? I'm catching it. It's level 5. Not gonna find higher. Let's do a move here. There we go. Now we can catch it. Cool. Alright, we got Leafeon. Weird that there's so many EV evolutions, but that's fine. Alright. It's okay. Yeah, it's alright. Wing attack could carry us. And then bind. Long bond, technicals bind and squeeze the foe 2 to 5 turns. Okay. Good to know. In case we can't really wing attack somebody. Heal up. Head out. Alright, we're going to see how this Leafeon does. It's got 17 speed, so it is super speedy. I thought it was pretty fast because of how it was just outspeeding us every single time. Not that we had a lot of speed with Vaporeon anyway. Suppose we could just keep Vaporeon as our HM friend. I didn't even check up here. Let's go ahead and do that. Just a little check. Just a little check. You never know. You never know. Armaldo. I don't know about Armaldo. Armaldo! Tangela. Not really a big fan of any of these. Alright, let's move on. I gotta try to get on a run tonight. That's what I was hoping for. Bum bum ba dum ba bum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. It does have green speed too, and it has red special attack, which is exactly what you want when you want to keep it from being a split attacker. We do not care about special attack being low if we can get a bunch of physical attack moves. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. Yo. Yikes. Level 3 Pidgeotto. I think we just... He's doing Razor Wind, which I don't think that's going to kill us. Yeah. It's actually a pretty awful move. Can we wing attack this thing? We can. Alright, cool. Trying to imagine Leafeon's wing attacks. What's that even like? Alright. It's got a heal move. That's annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to heal, I think. We're gonna have a choice. We do have a Moo Moo Milk, too. That Mega Kick is hurting. It's got Blizzard! At least it can't freeze us. This is weird, but I'm gonna potion one more time. Stupid Moonlight. How many more Moonlights does it have? 2? Gloomy Grandma, 2. Abu B4D Wed. They are viewers dreambow.com. Okay, well, at least you came in and chatted. Thank you for chatting. You can type in left, mid, or right and see what we might find next time. I don't know why my voice went up like that. Hey, we got smelling salt though. That's good. That's good to know. We got a move that we can use other than wing attack. So yes, we do want that, and we'll take it over Healing Wish. We can't use Healing Wish anyway. Cool. So already off to a good start here. Bum, bum, bum. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and battle this guy, and then heal up. I forgot we're paralyzed. We'll be fine, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. This dude's got this. Go, Leafeon. No, I will not give you my number. All right, let's go heal up. All right. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. I like this Leafeon. I'm okay with it. It's doing great. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 All right, Elekid is in the grass up here. Elekid. All right, we'll hold off on beating these trainers, just in case there happens to be something that we want to pivot to. And then Shelgon shows up. The only thing is Shelgon can evolve at level 50 into these insane guys. The only problem is you have to get him to level 50. That's a hard thing to do. That's a hard thing to do. But those, every single one of those would be amazing. Fantastic. Any one of them. It's like you're gambling, but you're gonna win if you can get him to level 50. Problem is getting him to level 50. Boy, I think only Charizard made it as far as getting to level 50. And we have this Leafeon. Alright. Run away. We'll keep it in mind. Slugma. Bum bum bum. What's this? A heal ball. That might be helpful later. If we decide to pivot. Alright, this one's level 8. Maybe we just see what he's got. Bind. Flame Wheel. That was super effective. We have decent special defense and it hit pretty hard. Flame was a pretty good move. Is he a physical attacker? He might be a physical attacker. Alright, good to know, good to know. Keep moving, keep moving. I'm not checking anymore because I don't want to get like crit by Flame Wheel and die. That's happened. Maybe not that specific move, but... And there's Dragonites. If you didn't know, Dragonite is a pseudo-legendary. He is illegal to run in Kaizo unless you evolve into him. Same for like Garchomp and the other Dark Rock guy. Tyranitar. Yeah. Those are all pseudo-legendaries. Alright, we got a Premier Ball. Alright. Let's go ahead and take on... No, we're not going to take on this Sprout Tower yet. Because we got items to find. Let's find those items first. And we could check pivots. Let's pick this HM up. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Dum 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 dum. Where is the door? There's the door. Oh, I don't think we can actually get anything from over there. I always forget that. There is this item over here, right? Is this an item? This little dot here? Oh my gosh, please. There we go. Wave Incense. And... is this an item? No. There's one over here. Here, a potion. That's helpful. That's somewhat helpful. All right. What's in this grass? Amistar. I'm not a fan of Amistar. I know some people are. How could they? Or how could I not be a fan of Amistar? But I'm not a fan of Amistar. Golems in this grass. And Aaron. Let's look. So Golem was level 6. Not a big fan of Golem either, only because he could die so easily. Same for Butterfree. Butterfree's probably gonna just die really quickly. Alright, cool. Good to know, good to know. Alright, that leaves 2 more spots to check. There's the Runes of Alph that we can check right now, right here, right now, in this moment, today, at this very moment, in this very time, in this timeline, in this very moment. Alright, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. And it's a Skitty. I'm good. No Skitty for me. Alright. The only other one that we could check on, only other pivot, would be in the Bellsprout Tower. So, oh, I keep doing that. We're not going to go in there yet, because we got to battle some trainers first. So let's go over here. We could go into that cave, but that would ban us from checking that cave later or battling trainers, which have extremely good experience. Alright, Pupitar is another one of those. He evolves at level 55, and he can turn into some pretty great dudes here, but not super great. It's not like a guarantee. Not like the other dude, Shellgun. Shellgun's got all the good ones, including this guy. If Shellgun evolved into Dragonite, that would be awesome. All right, let's fight this guy. Wing attack. What? Everything causes me to be paralyzed. This one has static. It's always fun. Let's kill Kadabra. It's using Future Sight and Shadow Punch. Here comes the Future Sight. It's also healing. The Future Sight didn't hit us. Stupid synthesis. It's only got 2 more. Alright, cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna be done there. Yeah. So when we get on next time, maybe we catch this Shellgon in this grass right here. And maybe not. You never know. But those of you who came in and chatted, thank you very much. Fusrada, there's a little fist bump for y'all. If you didn't do so already, click the follow button. Click the notification bell, be notified whenever I go live. If you're watching on YouTube, click the like button, click the subscribe button, leave a comment. If you want, you can also go to my Twitter or X account and send me a message there. My Twitter X is Dragonborn Streams STRMS. Make sure you go there and leave me a message there. I'll get back to you whenever I can. And yeah, if you didn't do so already, you can text LM or R. You can put that in the chat, and I will remember that and leave that for the next queue next time we play Kaizo Ironmon. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be all. That's gonna be when I stop playing Kaizo today. we might do some other time, but that's it. Thanks. Bye.